Hello everyone, I'm Prof.Awekta Verma and I'm here today to give you an overview of the optional subject criminology. Well, criminology is a very interesting, unique, uh, dynamic, practical subject which concerns us all in one way or the other. And why I say so is because all of us hear about crime on a regular basis. For example, you must have heard about Radhika Yadav murder case, Raja Raghuvanshi murder case, uh, then murder of a school principal by two students, digital arrest, which has claimed victims from varied backgrounds like housewives, bankers, teachers, engineers, army personnel who have lost their hard earned money. And the government has also started the campaign in the newspaper, social media, warning people of digital arrest. Uh, and it does make all of us think as to why, the father killed the girl and why this woman killed her husband, or why these students killed their principal on a very small pretext. So, criminology is not about just thinking about crime or giving your opinion. It's a study of crime. It's a scientific study of crime in all its aspect. And when I say so, it's a study of processes of making law, and particularly criminal law, processes of breaking law, and processes of responding towards the breaking of law. राइट. सो क्रिमिनोलॉजी में सिर्फ यही नहीं स्टडी किया जाता कि किस तरह से किसी एक्ट को क्राइम डेजिग्नेट किया जाता है, और या फिर किस तरह से क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी की जाती है, लॉ ब्रेक किया जाता है, या सोसाइटी जो है वो या किस तरह से रिस्पॉन्ड करती है जब भी क्राइम होता है, राइट. सो इट इंक्लूड्स ऑल ऑफ दिस. So I would try to be bilingual, as some of our students, they take this subject in Hindi medium. So I'll try that I'm able to explain it to them also. Now coming to the objectives of criminology or this course, basically our objective is to give an in-depth understanding of evolution of criminology as a scientific discipline to the students and explain its scope and application. We emphasize on deepening the understanding of criminological theory so as to clearly explain the causative factors which are brought to the fore by different criminological theories. ठीक है. Then another objective is to understand the nature and extent of crime. The students will explore the different types of crime, their prevalence, and the factors which contribute to their occurrence. And another objective is understanding the role of law and punishment, right? That it's not simply about punitive measures only, but what other kind of measures are taken to prevent crime, right, or to deal with crime, and especially in the modern era where reformation and rehabilitation is stressed on. Then another objective is examining the social and criminal justice responses to crime. So the students analyze as to how societies or criminal justice system respond to crime, including prevention, intervention, and rehabilitation programs. So by achieving these objectives, the main aim is to produce law graduates who are not only knowledgeable about crime and criminal justice, but are also equipped to contribute to a more just and safe society. Because it is a safe, healthy, a peaceful environment where all of us can develop our full potential that everybody aspires to. And crime is something which has a great impact on this aspiration. Uh, then moving on to the course content. Uh, in our criminology course, we have basically 8 topics, and in these 8 topics, we study not only criminology but aspects of penology and victimology also. And topic number 1 is dealing with the theoretical and historical perspectives of criminology. Here, the main emphasis is on the concept of crime, the different perspectives relating to the concept of crime, and how these perspectives influence the kind of definitions or the kind of acts which will be labeled as criminal in a particular society. Then topic number 2 deals with the crime causation, and we look at it from the different theoretical perspectives, how these theoretical perspectives developed from initial stage where it was believed that it's the demons, it's the evil influence which leads a person to criminal activity, to the stage where it was stated that no, crime is a rational choice, right? And then came a diametrically opposite view that no, it's not a rational choice, there is no free will, it is something which is determined biologically, right? But then there were other people afterwards who said a human being is born innocent. As a human being learns to walk, so the criminal activity is also a learned activity. But then there were others who said no, it's a societal structure, it's the social structure, it's the social institutions whose breakdown makes a person prone to criminal activity, right? But then there were others who said no, it's a bad childhood experience, bad childhood memories which lead to criminal activities in the adulthood. So when we talk about crime, there are different ways of looking at it. People from different disciplines look in their own way, they have their own perspective. For example, there will be a sociologist who will have a different perspective than an economist, right? So a person who is from an economic background, or a person who is an anthropologist, or a person who is from a history, you can say, background. So different backgrounds of people, what subject they are from, it influences the kind of perspective they will have. And all these different perspectives, they have enriched the knowledge about the causative factors in criminology, right? And we discuss all these varied theories and perspectives in this topic number 2. Then we come to topic number 3, which deals with the Indian crime reality. Here we look at the data and the traditional and the organized crime. The data answers so many questions about the background of the criminals, the role of space, geography, etc. In the commission of crime. And then we come to topic 4, which is very important, and it talks about juvenile delinquency. Here we discuss who is a juvenile, who is a child, and why a child needs to be treated in a different way than an adult criminal, right? So what is the procedure for dealing with children in conflict with law, and what kind of orders can be passed with them, and when and how it can be decided whether a child will be tried as an adult or not. So all these aspects are discussed in this topic number 4. Then is topic number 5, punishment and its justifications, which is very important from the point of view of dealing with the criminals who had their trial and have been convicted. But then the question is what kind of sentence should be passed, and what should be the approach with respect to a criminal, should we have a punitive approach, should we have a reformative approach, rehabilitative approach, so all this is to be decided by the judge, keeping in view the mitigating circumstances and the other circumstances of the crime. Then comes the topic number 6, which is victimology, and here we discuss about who is the victim, what is the place of the victim in the criminal justice system, what role a victim plays in the criminal justice system, right? How the judiciary has developed victim jurisprudence, and what kind of laws have been developed over a period of time to make our criminal justice system victim-centric. Then another important topic is Indian police system, and the more focus on this topic is on the police reforms, because of the various issues which are there in the Indian police system, like with respect to their performance vis-a-vis uh, tackling the crime or the crime rate. Uh, some of the issues you are more familiar with, like non-registration of FIR, the difficulties which people face in registration of FIR, and then poor investigation and custodial torture, wrongful detentions, etc. So, what kind of reforms have been brought till now, and what more needs to be done will be the focus of the discussion. And then in the topic number 8, we talk about or we discuss about Indian prison system. Indian prison system suffer from many problems or issues. For example, overcrowding, unhygienic conditions, discrimination, non-appearance of the prisoners before the court because of lack of escort personals. So varied issues are there which will be discussed with the help of the case law, and the change in the laws which have been done on the recommendation of the given by the judiciary. So when we discuss all these topics, we do it from an Indian perspective, and we also, apart from you can say discussing the cases listed there in the case material or the relevant laws, we do try to take input from the Indian criminal justice system prevalent in the past, and also the principles which were prevalent in the earlier times, and how much they are relevant in the present context. So Indian perspective as well as the international perspective, both of them are incorporated as we discuss all these topics. Now, apart from the course content, what I would like to emphasize on is the relevance of this course for your career options. Now, with the coming of the new criminal laws, the emphasis is on the scientific investigation, scientific approach in the criminal justice system. So this course becomes even more relevant because once you do criminology, you can, if you're interested in academics, you can join universities or colleges. There are many forensic science universities. There are other universities offering criminology courses. So if you have a NET in law, or some universities require NET in criminology, you can join as an assistant professor. You can be a researcher. Then you can join forensic science, or this knowledge of criminology also will be very helpful to you if as an advocate, right, as a criminal lawyer, or as a judge, right? So the scope is quite vast. So if you plan to be associated with the criminal justice system may be in at any level, right? Be as a judge, be as a lawyer, be as a public prosecutor. This knowledge will always help you make better decisions, right? So I hope I have cleared many of the doubts which must have been there in your minds about this course. And later on you can always ask any questions if you have any. And I hope many of you will choose this course, because it's very interesting and it's very scoring. The only thing is that you have to be very regular in class, because class discussions will always help your understanding of the criminological theories and their application. The bookish studies will not be able to clear those doubts, right? So I'm hoping that many of you will opt for this course. So on this note, I end my presentation. Thank you so much.